Our next character is Snake.
スネーク、忙しいところすまないが、ビッグニュースだ。
I feel like people have been waiting for this.
Is it a Pixar character?
So in the previous video, I said how the first two Smash Bros games only had first-party characters, meaning characters made by Nintendo. And it wasn't until this next game, Brawl, that we had third-party characters, meaning Sonic and Snake, who are made by Konami and Sega. And then Nintendo brought them in for the game. And so I made the comment that we'll only have Disney characters, and then once our third party comes in, then we can start looking at Pixar. However, some people in the comments schooled me a little bit, very politely, about second party characters, which I'll be honest, I've never seen anyone on any Smash videos on YouTube talk about. I've only ever thought about first party and third party, and like an idiot, I've never thought about
Where's the second party?
where's the second party? Why was I not invited to that? So basically, second party is talking about characters that were not necessarily created by Nintendo, but Nintendo do own. For example, Pokemon are made by a company called Game Freak, but they've always been published by Nintendo. And Pokemon have been in since the first game. In a similar way to how Pixar is a separate company, but has always been distributed by Disney.
Right.
Now, once I read those comments and did a little bit of research myself, I then came to the conclusion that perhaps Pixar should have been in it since the beginning, under my own rules that I came up with. And then third party, what would that be? That would be things that are not even inside Disney.
Like
it would
Marvel.
be not even that. It would be like Looney Tunes characters or something like that. And then I started thinking, what do I, Ben, Disney fan, wants this game to be? So from here on out, I'm not really paying too much attention to third party or second party. Basically, if it's Disney or Pixar, because I now feel bad for Pixar that I haven't included them from the beginning, they can be in as any character. Those are the rules! And let's see if I change my mind again based on what people say in the comments.
Wait. So, are you saying that you should have put Pixar in from the beginning?
The rules I put in place to begin with was all these characters are only first party characters. They weren't. Some were second party. So with that in mind, by my own rules, Pixar should have been in there from the beginning. So to make up for it, we're going to have a little bit of a Pixar invasion in this game, but only a little bit, because obviously I'm mainly a Disney
I was going to say, but also like, it's done now. Like, you can't change the past video.
Well, exactly, as Disney always says, keep moving forwards.
Alright then, so the next character is clearly a Pixar character.
Funny you say that. So, one of the things that is interesting about Snake is that he is obviously a third-party character, but I think the reason he was most surprising to get into Smash is up to this point we've had some very family-friendly characters, and then we get a character from Metal Gear Solid whose moveset includes guns and grenades and like rocket launchers, and I think that was potentially the most interesting thing about Snake. So it's from a movie released by Touchstone Pictures, which has always been under the umbrella of Disney, something that I think was maybe aimed a little bit more adult compared to what we've had so far. I've gone with Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Because he's a bit darker. Okay. But his moveset is not at all like Snake's. He doesn't carry grenades, he doesn't have a gun, he doesn't have little tracking devices that he puts down on the floor to explode.
So, Jack's first move, I've got a pumpkin bomb.
Okay.
So he's got a pumpkin bomb, which it's like a pumpkin and it explodes.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb. It's self-explanatory.
Right.
The next one I've got is a gift. Obviously, their whole thing is they're trying to make Christmas. It's a gift, but actually it's like a mine. So he lays a gift and then it explodes. Because obviously, when they're making Christmas, they have so many gifts with like traps in them kind of thing.
Obviously.
I don't know if you know this about Jack Skellington. He's really tall and a little bit lanky.
He's really tall.
So his actual reach is just quite long.
Right.
Like his punching is.
Can he actually stretch?
He can't stretch.
What's he made out of?
A Skellington.
He's a skeleton. So he was actually a person.
What's his backstory?
Yeah. That would be a cool movie.
There's a clip where they're making Christmas and one of the toys they're making is like a Jack-in-the-Box. And so I thought, also his name's Jack. He could have one of those Jack-in-the-Boxes and it goes pfft and like hits people.
Okay.
Another one is Sally uses frog's breath in like her potion. He could have frog's breath that comes out, and I thought he could maybe just slow people down like as they walk through it or something.
Or, what do frogs do?
Ribbit.
They hop.
They hop.
So maybe everyone just starts hopping.
Everyone.
Everyone hop and set off the level.
So just one of his normal moves sends people off the
Just
stage.
no, just like they're like boop. They're just uncontrollably hopping.
Uncontrollably hopping. You sometimes come up with suggestions, and I think, do you know how frustrating that would be to play?
That's great.
If I frog's breathed you, you'd start shouting at me.
Yeah, I'll be like hopping, but
You would not be like that.
That frog's breath got me good.
You'd get rage,
Yeah,
bro.
but that's the point of the game, isn't it?
Whereas mine is like, it just slows you down a little bit, keeps the game going.
Nah, just hopping over people.
Here's another one of Edis's terrible suggestions. Oh, and I thought a good move would be he could take off his head to recite Shakespearean quotations. And throw it at someone. So we've got Jack Skellington's classic costume right here. For his second costume, I thought he could be dressed as Santa Claus, obviously to reference Nightmare Before Christmas, but also, obviously in the movie, he goes through the tree that has a Christmas tree on it to find out all about Christmas.
He goes through the tree that has a Christmas tree on it.
Yes. That is, I don't need to clarify anymore, that's literally what happens. Then there's a whole bunch of other trees in this little clearing that all represent different holidays. And I thought to myself, but what if Jack had gone through one of the other doors?
Yeah.
What would he have looked like? So I tried to create a few costumes. So this next one is Easter Jack.
Okay.
So I made him yellow with little pink bunny ears. The next one is Thanksgiving Jack. I don't know much about Thanksgiving being British, so I just made him brown and put a Thanksgiving hat on him, question mark. Next, we've got Valentine's Jack.
Through his head.
Well, he's dead, isn't he?
You could have.
So it's like a touch of Halloween still.
No, I like it.
The next one I've got is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, all the holidays.
I was trying to go for them all. I also thought, you see he's got pumpkin bombs. I thought maybe for each holiday it could be something
Different.
a little bit different. For example, Easter, it could be like an Easter egg he throws at people. For Valentine's Day, maybe it's a heart or a box of chocolates. For St. Patrick's Day, it could be a barrel of Guinness. And for Thanksgiving, it could be...
It's a turkey.
A turkey just explodes, just to represent the cruelty
Oh, Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Thanksgiving that we will celebrate by putting a carcass of a dead animal on our table.
Yay.
For his seventh costume, I thought we'd do the Pumpkin King to represent what he does in the intro of the movie. And for the eighth one, I thought we'll reference his cameo in another movie directed by Henry Selick, James and the Giant Peach. He's seen in the background being a pirate. So for his stage, it's called Spiral Hill. It's set in the graveyard. We've got the hill that's like a spiral. And I thought while you find on it, sometimes it could open up. And then sometimes it could close. Whoa!
What?
So Final Smash, I've got a couple of ideas that either myself or I've seen in the comments. So the first idea is that he would ride Santa Claus's sleigh across the stage with his Skellington reindeer, and he could be throwing gifts onto the stage, and obviously out the gifts come like monsters and things like that.
Monsters?
Just like in the movie, bro.
I don't remember.
Or my other idea is, there's this clip from the movie where he makes an electric chair out of Christmas tree lights. In the movie, no one's actually sat in it, he's just created it, and he's like, oh.
Right.
And I thought maybe as a short little cutscene Final Smash, a character sat in the electric chair and he goes like that and he goes zzz.
What happens if there's multiple characters?
Multiple chairs,
Multiple chairs.
baby. Which one would you want?
I like the look of the
sleigh.
Yeah. I don't know these characters we've done today enough to be able to put too much input in.
Okay. Oh, I look forward to more input in the future then.
Well, hopefully, like, I can give a bit more ideas, my good ideas, you know?
And as we're going along, obviously let us know in the comments what you think of my choices, who you would have picked instead, and just how your day's going. Like, are you well?
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Next character!
And since I am dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotations.